Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, whether you're tuning in on the radio dial here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM. We welcome you all to our show, as well as tuning in through our online affiliates around the world. We're glad to have all of you with us as well. We're excited to welcome actress Mary Dallas to our program today to talk to us not only about her love of acting, but what it's been like for her to do what she loves and to be able to see the response. We also will talk about what it's been like for her to be able to know that you can set goals for yourself and achieve those goals, and let you all know how you can stay connected with Mary as well. Mary, hello to you and welcome to the program.
Hello, Cyrus, and thank you for having me.
Hey, glad to do it, Mary. You know, one of the things I noticed when I was prepping for your segment, back in August of this year, you posted on Facebook, as an actor, I pretend to be many people, but I never lose track of the real me inside. What has it been like for you, Mary, to have had the goal of being an actress and now to see that goal realized?
Oh, it's surreal, actually. It almost feels like I'm in a dream because I get to live. I'm actually living my dream, and I never thought it would be possible, especially this soon after I started auditioning. It's amazing.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So, Mary, what was it about acting that initially spoke to you? I mean, what did you know, or how did you know that acting was that thing for you that you wanted to do?
Well, when I did a play in 6th grade, and the response from the audience, I only had like one line, but I had the entire play memorized. I knew everybody's lines, and for some and I had everybody. I was helping everybody with their lines. I was like whispering it to them, and just the instant gratification of the audience clapping and believing me. You know, even though I had one line, I was believable, and that was the most wonderful feeling I ever had. So I thought, this is it for me. But I tried to get into acting in my early 20s, and it didn't. I was too shy. I couldn't. As soon as the camera went on, I froze. So I thought it was too soon. So I started later in life. I started going to acting class at ripe old age of 48. So it's never too late, folks.
Right. I think that's the big thing. And I think, too, the other thing that I love about what you have been able to do, Mary, and you've kind of talked about this online as well, is the importance of telling a story, that you want to make sure that you're able to do that. Why is that such an important part of your being an actress?
Well, I think there's a lot of stories that need to be told, that need to be heard, that are always in the closet or a hush-hush. You know, all my life we weren't allowed to talk about certain things. You know, and when you bring these things into the limelight, you're helping other people because they see themselves. And I think that's just priceless to me. And, you know, it makes people feel like I'm not alone, you know. Just telling a story and helping others. Yeah.
Now, you have had experience, Mary. You've had experience, Mary, both in theater as well as on screen. I mean, I think that instant gratification you're able to get, I think, when you're up on a stage has to be amazing. What is it like for you to have that energy coming up at you as you're able to perform?
It's almost like a drug. It's like it makes you feel like you're on top of the world, and you get like chills all over your body, and it's instant gratification. But it's also really stressful. I actually prefer being able to have some time to prepare and being able to cut and do it again. But it was a beautiful experience, though, in theater, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. You have to at least try it. Get your feet wet, you know. It helps you,
Well, I think the other great thing is along the way, not only you're able to do what you love, Mary, you're able to connect with other individuals that are in your industry. What has that support system been like for you to have individuals that you know understand the business and understand the challenges that come along with it? What has it been like for you to have that kind of support?
It's priceless. I wouldn't be able to function without it. I have a small group of actors that I, refer to. We talk about everything, our auditions, the ones that we did horribly at, and we call someone and we're crying our eyes out, and they say, hey, it happens to all of us. That support system is absolutely necessary. You have to have it. If you can't get it with your family and friends that aren't in the business, you need to get yourself a small group of actors that understand. It's wonderful. Yeah. I found that. Thank God.
And I think that has to be another great thing, I think, for our audience, Mary, no matter what their profession might be, to be able to have that support system in their corner definitely means a lot. I definitely have to talk to you about courage, because I think for anyone who starts any endeavor, it definitely takes courage to be able to go after a goal or a dream for yourself. Has that always been an easy thing for you to say that, you know what, I believe in this enough that I'm willing to face my fear and go for it?
It hasn't been easy. Actually, it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, is to pursue my acting career, my dream of an acting career. Mm-hmm. The hardest thing I've ever done. When I started noticing that this isn't easy, this is what I have to do. I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to put in the time. I thought, I can't do this. And then I thought to myself, yes, you can. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to breathe. You have to do this now. Once you engage in it or start your journey, you can't go back. I mean, I can't go back. My acting career is the air I breathe. So
yeah,
that's what gave me
and I think that goes back. Yeah, and I think that goes back to the quote I mentioned earlier that you posted back in August, Mary, about that. I'm going to talk more about what it's been like for you to be an example for others as well. I want to say, for those who are just tuning in, either on the radio dial or online, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome actress Mary Dallas to our program today. We're talking to Mary not only about what it's been like for her to do what she loves when it comes to acting, but also to be able to experience what she has been able to find, as you just heard her say, is really her true passion. So when you have someone say to you, Mary, that they enjoyed something that you did, or they enjoyed your role, your participation in something, does that again validate that you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing?
Yes, it does, 100%. If I can make someone feel something, I'm doing my job. It's the most rewarding words that anybody can say to me. It truly is very rewarding to touch someone or to have someone believe what I'm saying, and so it doesn't look like I'm acting. It's a huge honor to have that. When someone says that to me, it's wonderful. Makes me want to cry.
I know it has to be a great feeling. Now, so I mentioned social media earlier because of Facebook. I mean, that's one of the avenues you've been able to use. I mean, what has that been like for you to hear from people who you've never met, Mary, who are supporting your work and wanting to follow the journey you're on?
It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. People are noticing. And it's given me the platform to actually showcase everything I've been doing and getting actual good responses. It's the most amazing thing. It's like all these people are coming out of, I'm getting all these new followers, and they're watching my work, and they're interested. They're going to my IMDb. It's unbelievable. Yeah. And plus it helps me. I can help people. I can give back. A lot of new actors come onto the scene, and they have all these questions, and they're making a lot of bad decisions. So I very gently, very gingerly give them the right path to follow. Yeah. I love doing that, giving back. Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Mary. Could you have imagined that would be something you would be doing, that you would be there to help to inspire and encourage other actors and actresses?
Absolutely. I would do that for free. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would have loved to have that when I was starting out.
Yeah, and I think that says so much, too, about the passion that you have for it. So let's talk about the what's next. I think probably one of the most enjoyable and scary things for me, Mary, is to be able to appreciate where I am and what I've done, but also looking ahead. How have you been able to balance it? Because you've been able to be a part of projects that you have talked about online that you've enjoyed, but I know that there's more that you want to do. How do you manage being present, but also still being prepared for what's to come?
Well, I focus on one thing at a time. Like if I'm doing a project, all my focus is on that project. And of course, at the back of my mind, I'm thinking, okay, this is a stepping stone. So then you're looking ahead to the next project. So it's always, you have to stay focused and stay in the now, but keep the future also in your sight, like in your rearview mirror or a side view mirror. You know what I mean? So yeah, you have to stay focused. Yeah, and what you're doing at the time. Otherwise, you don't give your full performance potential. Yeah. Yeah.
That's so true. That's so true. So I know that you have, and I know from actually being on your IMDb page that you have some projects that you're working on, things that are upcoming. What are you looking forward to that our audience can be on the lookout for?
Oh my goodness! I just got cast in So glad you asked. I just got cast in season 2 of Barbie Rehab. It's a YouTube original series, produced and written by Vanessa Bednar and Derek Orr. I'm sorry. Together they write it. It's just absolutely hilarious. I'm so honored to be a part of this. Have you ever heard of it?
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
Have you? Oh, yeah. It's absolutely hilarious to me. And we just had the launch party on November 4th, and it was just a blast. I met all the characters, the different Barbies. It was such a blast. I love it. I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah. Does it also kind of, feed into, I know that, you're looking forward to that, and you have other things, too, that, that you're going to be looking forward to. Does it also kind of feed into what keeps it exciting for you, Mary?
Yes, it does. It's always exciting. When you enjoy what you're doing, you never work a day in your life. It's so enjoyable to me, every aspect of my acting career. Like every moment on the set is like a dream come true. It's whenever they say, and that's a wrap, I'm like, that's it? It's over? You just want to keep on going, forever. But yeah, it's been amazing. Yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing to be able to have an opportunity to speak with you, Mary, and to be able to share a bit of the work that you're doing. Again, everyone, Mary Dallas is our guest. We're talking with her not only about the experience of doing what she loves as an actress, but then to be able to share that with all of you. You heard her mention, she has other projects, of course, that are coming up that you all can look forward to. So, Mary, where's the best place for our audience to go to stay connected with you?
They can find me on YouTube or on. No, I'm sorry, not on YouTube. On Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. I have all 3. And they can also look me up on IMDb and keep track of what I'm doing. And there's contact information on there if they want to contact me. And also if they want any advice. If they're just starting out in acting and they want some advice, feel free to reach out. I'm here.
All right. So make sure you're definitely staying connected with Mary. Mary, congratulations to you, and thank you so much for the time today. Really appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me, Cyrus. Have a wonderful day.
Hey, you do the same thing. And we thank you, our audience, for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Make sure you take out time to enjoy some good music as well as a great book. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live today. You all make it a great one.